Now to the final part of our series, Raising Good Women, all about helping our daughters become strong, powerful people. Paula Ferris, you had a chance to sit down with a group of 12 to 16-year-old girls for a revealing interview. What did you find out?
Oh, well, this is going to hit close to home for you because you have two 13-year-old daughters, Micah. We have been talking to young women all week. Of course, it all started with our Raising Good Men series. We traveled all across the country to have these candid conversations, including this one about gender stereotypes. What does it mean when you think the word girl?
Girl is someone who's young, somewhat innocent still. She still hasn't experienced the world entirely.
What do you consider yourselves?
I consider myself a young lady.
Yeah, I was gonna say, young woman.
And we're off tackling the big issues with these 12 to 16-year-old young ladies in Columbus, Ohio. Our expert clinical psychologist Stephanie Dowd joining moms and dads who are secretly watching as their daughters let us in on the lives of an American teenager. So social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, what am I missing?
Snapchat.
Jeez, I'm sorry. You feel validated by how many likes you get.
Sadly, yes. I know my own self-worth. It's just an amount of how much I want to trust that.
So let's say you go to your post and you have very few likes. How are you feeling?
You delete it.
Our 7 panelists admit they spend anywhere between 2 to 3 hours on social media every day. Do you think that social media helps, or do you think it hurts more?
Helps. Because if we, all of us, feel like that we get some sort of validation, it must be happening for all other girls in the world.
But you're all getting validation from a like button. Is that healthy?
Yeah. No.
For parents, it's really important to make sure that they're building their daughter's self-esteem outside of social media, that they have their daughter participate in many hobbies and activities.
And like we've seen in our other panels, when we posed questions about female stereotypes, we are guaranteed strong reactions. When someone says she runs like a girl or she plays like a girl, oh, I can sense it already.
It makes me so mad when I hear something like that. And it just makes me want to just go out there and run so fast.
Yeah, I run like a girl. I am a girl, and I'm faster than you.
Right?
Well, if I run like a girl, then I run with style.
I think it's important that girls are brought up to be told that it's okay to stand up and speak up. Girls sometimes are taught to be polite, and that if they speak up, it means they're being mean.
And at the heart of our discussion, what does it mean to be a good woman?
Keep moving up and bring people with you.
Care for others and care for yourself.
Standing up for what you believe in.
How do you become a good woman?
You just do it.
And when we revealed to these young ladies who was watching the whole time, your face is bright red. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Anything you want to take back?
My mom is my biggest role model.
Yeah, I love my mom so much. I love you, Mom and Dad.
So I was struck by how confident all the young women were. How would you say that you instilled that confidence?
Letting her struggle a little bit, not saving her. She has to do those hard things. So she's learned that she can do them.
The whole conversation about being validated through social media. Her dad said, do you want someone to respect you or do you want somebody to like you? You should prefer respect.
Paula, great piece.
How you feeling? I know
I'm still,
13-year-old
my heart's
girls.
beating so fast over here right now. But great piece. I'm glad we're doing this series. And we're going to bring in Dr. Stephanie Dowd, a clinical psychologist at the Child Mind Institute. And Doc, we saw you in that piece right there. And these teen girls, they are so confident. But it is a difficult time for them. There's a lot of change going on. How can we as parents help them be strong, powerful women?
Yes, so in order to teach your girls to be confident and build their self-worth, it's really important to emphasize their talents, their hobbies, their efforts in school, not their appearance. So often images in the media, social media emphasize and teach girls, what's important is to be pretty and thin, and that's it. It minimizes their self-worth and dignity. So parents have to really compliment their daughter on things that matter, like their talents and their hobbies, and recognize that that's what's important, not their appearance.
Yeah, society is really making it difficult for them. This was so helpful because last night I was giving my daughter some compliments, but the last thing I said was she is beautiful. I gave her 4 other compliments before that. But something that really stood out to me is these girls, they're getting so much of their validation from social media.
Right.
That like button, can't we have a respect button? In fact, they'll delete these posts if they don't meet the threshold of likes. So how are we as parents really supposed to navigate that?
Right. So it's important as parents to make sure that you teach your daughter, make sure you can find 3 things you love about yourself that have nothing to do with your appearance. Social media, unfortunately, reinforces this idea that it's important to get likes, that it's important to be sexualized in the media. Unfortunately, social media has been over-sexualizing these girls, and it's a catch-22 for girls. They're taught to be sexy, but not too sexy. And
So
if you're
confusing.
it is
So
confusing
confusing for them.
But they're seeking guidance from their peers as well. So as a parent, do you just let that play out, or do you take an active role in trying to help them find supportive friends?
So it's both. I think that as a parent, you have to monitor their social activity for sure, while at the same time giving them freedom and privacy. So you want to make sure that you know your teen girls' friends and the friends' parents, and make sure that you're having conversation with your teens. What do you think a good friend is? What do you think a good influence is? And make sure in those conversations you're reinforcing your family values.
Thank you, Dr. Dowd.
Dr. Dowd. Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.